Hey guys, I'm Nick. Today we're going to talk about the reels we will use for next year's charter season, that being 2020. But before we do that, I have been completely slacking on question and answers, and that's actually why we're going to do this video today. Just been busy. End of the season, it's kind of nice to take a little bit of time off and relax a little bit, not spend so much time trying to generate content or run trips. Since things slowed down, I've been able to make a bunch of handles, work on some other things, and then going forward, we'll start producing the Q&A series more often. Try to do 1 to 2 a week or so just to keep up. There's a bunch of questions backlogged, and one of them was sent in by Nicholas Sherwood. It was about, will we use the Stradic FLs for our clients going forward? And the answer is yes. I didn't want to answer it until I had the reel in my hand and went out and used it. I used it all week. This is just one that I didn't put on a rod yet. It's just been sitting in the garage. It's a quality product, as you know, not much has changed. Okay, this is the older one. We used these for 4 or 5 years without any kind of issues. One of the complaints was that this roller bearing would get wet and then it would corrode and it would make a noise when you were reeling. Supposedly this one is sealed. We'll find out how that goes over time. One of the differences is the spool size. Might be hard to see, but it's actually taller. They actually have a whole long cast series for surf fishing. The longer spool allows you to cast further because the line comes off faster. It works, believe it or not. You can actually see and feel the difference. So that's welcome. I like it. There are some differences. If you look right here, this no longer breaks down or folds, where this would fold. So if you were going to travel, you could loosen it up and it would fold down like so. It would, just kidding. Okay, yeah, that one ain't been folded down ever in its life. But you could fold this down and then it would fit anywhere you wanted to put it. You could stack your rods or reels easier. If you're putting in a travel tube or anything like that, it would fit easier. This no longer does that, so if you want to take this off, you have to just remove the whole handle and then set it somewhere. Then you run the risk of losing that gasket or stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. It doesn't really affect us. I don't really travel anywhere with them. They just sit in the passenger seat of my truck when we go fishing or anything like that. But durable, smooth. I don't really expect to see any differences. I like to provide the clients with gear that I use. Excuse me. I don't ever want to hand them something that I wouldn't use myself, and that's really what the business was built on. So going forward, we will use these on all of our inshore kayak fishing charters, and we'll probably use them to target Spanish and bonita offshore as well, because if you never caught a bonita on a 2500 series spinning reel, a 15-pound braid, you're just not living your life right. Okay, it's actually pretty darn fun, and it's not a bad way to acquire bait for snapper season or shark fishing or whatever else you want to do. We do it every single year, and yeah, it's a blast. So I've been getting a little sick, as you guys can tell. Rainy weather got the best of me, I guess, but we will start producing more of the question and answers videos. There's a bunch of them in there from people from really all throughout the state of Florida. I'll put a link to that submit your question page in the comment section or the description below. Tell me what you guys think about these reels. Are you guys looking to buy one? We'll put a link for that as well. If you live here locally, you can stop into Broxton's, and if they don't have it in stock, they can order it directly from Shimano and have it in 2 days. So that's important, something to consider. You can get it real quick at a pretty darn good price. If you have any questions about it, just shoot me an email or comment below. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, and I look forward to you booking your next adventure.